Welcome back everyone as King Baby plays Shadowgate Part 2. When you last joined me, we basically started the game and went through a couple rooms. We started in a forest and went through a couple rooms. And we found ourselves basically near this subterranean lake, which is really freaky. The music's freaking me out, but let's continue off where we last left off. So we're in this lake, and there's a skeleton. And the first thing that comes to mind is, how the hell did that freaking skeleton get out there? Like, I don't know, it don't make sense to me. So, anyway, I'm gonna try to swim to get that key. I don't want to show you one of the deaths. I'm gonna try to explore as many deaths as we can, because they're kind of fun. So, let's see what it says. As you swim toward the skeleton, you feel the jaws of a shark grab you and pull you under. You curse yourself for using your body as bait. Even before the life has left your body, the lake will be filled with your blood. There's the goddamn Grim Reaper. Okay, plot hole. So, one of the first videos I've done, which I'll link it, there is the shark, is a shark, Shark Week 2013. They have, I think, every August, but shark biting suits made out of chainmail, which I think that's what our hero's wearing, either that or plate, and a shark can't bite through that, but nor could you swim, so I guess they kind of cancel each other out. So anyway, I digress. Let's move on. So let's open up this door. Door is open. We'll move through. Whoa. Water cascades over a subterranean cliff into a cool, clean stream. Alright, well, I'm going to light a torch here because it seems like we're going to get into that panic music, which freaks me out. A lot of times gives me stomach cramps where I have to go to the bathroom, so I don't want that to happen. There we go. Alright, so let's look around. Let's look over here. This looks like a cave-in. This landslide looks like it occurred ages ago. It would take you months to clear it away. What's this here? The way up this stair is obstructed by a landslide. Man, when I was a kid, guys, like, oh, this part drove me nuts because I always wanted to know, like, where this went, and it just drove me nuts. Like, I used to, even at the end of the game when I had all the items, like, you don't get a shovel or anything, but I would try to take, like, hammers to the rocks and try to break them and try to see where that would lead, because I always thought like maybe it would take you right to the end of the game and you would kind of sneak up towards the end of the bad guy and like kind of take him out, but it didn't happen. So let's take a look at the waterfall. Cool water cascades down a cliff into a small stream, and the rock, these extra rocks here, this stone is almost perfectly flat. What about this little, it's like a little passageway. It is very dark. Well, let's move through there. Alright, secret entrance. The walls in this room are much too close for comfort. The damp walls of this eerie cavern are rough and irregular. So, let's take a look at this. The rock is quite loose. Let's try to hit the rock. You hit the rock as hard as you can. Pow! Just like in the 60s Batman cartoons. When it'd be like, zamp, woof, blammo! The loose rock falls as if it's hinged to the wall. Alright, what do we got? It's a leather pouch. Boy, they're really excited about that. Look at the exclamation marks. 2 of them. Let's open it. The bag one is open. The bag contains 3 large jewels. These are all important in the end of the game. Let's take a look at them. Blue jewel. It's a dark blue gemstone that is big as the pommel of a sword, so holy crap, it's big. Red is as fine as a ruby. Its color reminds you of your adventure across the Sea of Blood. Alright, so we're a seasoned veteran, we're not no greenhorn. It's a white stone of unknown origin, a fine thing to gamble away in a good card game. So our guy is also a gambler. Sweet. Let's take this stuff. We need them all anyway. Alright, let's get the hell out of this cave. You know what I was thinking, though? If this was me, okay, right? I'm gonna play this out for you. Alright, we see the shark. So, we have this cave, we have a nice beach, look at the sand, right? Can go swimming as long, as long as the sharks aren't nearby. In the next room, we have clear, fresh water, and that has to be fresh water. Because I don't think there's any, seawater that has waterfalls. So, there's fresh water. We have a beach. And then we go into the chasm. And there's our protection where we could pitch a tent. So what I'm thinking is, why the fuck, let's just stop our journey, live off the land, man. You know there's some nice trout in that river there. We can go to the beach, one step down whenever we want. We can go swimming here, we can go swimming in the river, and no one's going to know we're living behind the waterfall. So I would probably quit my journey at this point, but I don't know. Do anyone else, you guys feel that way? So I'm going to try and take these rocks. Oh, I know I can take them, thank you. I'm going to take 3, because 3 is a lucky number. I don't need them all. There we go. So move on here. I gotta find a way to get that key. I tried swimming and I died. So let's go back to the room with the 3 doors. Let's try going left this time. The door is open. Okay, you enter a cold room. The stench of flesh and decay pervades a small chamber. I've never heard that term before. Pervades. I'm also an idiot, so don't blame me. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. Okay, so this is probably like some kind of like meat locker, I'm assuming, like where they keep, you know, fresh meat or something. Take a look around. It's a large pedestal with iron trim. To me, that looks like an open chest, guys. Like this is the top of the chest, and then this is the bottom, and you shut this part here. But I guess I can see it's almost like a podium too, where like you would stand behind to give a speech. How about this hole here? It's a small hole in the wall with some 3 inches deep. Okay, we know what the torches say. How about this door? It's a finely crafted wooden door. All right. It's a small trap door made of polished metal. Okay, let's open it. Now the door's open. Okay, this is another death. I'm not gonna, you know, really surprise you about it, but I never really understood this one. But let me try and read it again. Maybe since it's been a few years, I can jog my memory. Okay, so it says, a broken fragment of a wooden ladder hangs from the opening. As you go down the trap door, you realize you took a big step. The fall was quite fatal. So this is what I used to think is like, they put the ladder there that goes down. So what I used to think is how, you know, there's no such thing really as like, I don't know, a 30 or 40 foot ladder unless you're talking like, you know, like firemen when they, you know, hoist the ladder up to save someone. But this is old-timey times, so I'm thinking that ladder, like, even if it was broken and you climbed down and you fell 15 feet, plus you're wearing armor, wouldn't that protect you? But now that I read that again, it says a fragment of a ladder, almost like it's a trap, like, you know, it's set up like that book in the hallway a couple rooms ago to where you take it and the floor collapses. So I guess it's just more designed to be a trap, like it's a trick, like, oh, there's a ladder and it's dark and I can't see, so you go down it and all of a sudden you fall to your death. So let's open up this door, move through here. I think this room's pretty much explored. We know there's a pedestal here and some kind of slot, which I'm wondering if one of those gems I got will go through there. Oh, we got a different soundtrack here. Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. Let's look around and look at these eyes in the distance. All you can see are 2 eyes in the darkness. They seem to be watching every move you make. I'm assuming that's a dragon. This is either some kind of snot puke pile, but since it's my imagination, I'm going to say it is Nintendo, and maybe it's gold. This pile of gold is worth a king's ransom. The pieces have been melted together. Okay, so yeah, we're dealing with some kind of drake or dragon. Let's check out this chest. This is an extremely heavy iron-bound chest. It is securely locked. Another thing in this game, too, I always tried to find a way to open this chest because, you know, it says it's heavy, so I always assume that it's well locked. Like, what the fuck is in there? Like, there's got to be something really sweet, some kind of, like, I don't know, like Excalibur sword or something, but anyway, let's look at these items. This spear is some 7 feet long. The tip seems to be made of finely forged silver. Alright, so if we run into... Oh, Christ, I'm just about to go to the bathroom. Hold on, guys. I gotta light a torch or I will... my bowels will evacuate. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. So, looking at this, yeah. The tip seems to be made of finely forged silver. So, alright, if we're dealing with like some kind of werewolf or whatever, we'll know. We'll break that bad boy out. It's a heavy shield. There are only a few dents in it, okay? But this looks like a femur. This bone has been picked clean, probably from the dragon. The skull looks like it has been dried and cracked by extreme heat. This seems to be a helmet of the sort of commonly worn by hobgoblins. Okay, pretty cool. What about this bone? It seemed to be the skull of some unfortunate individual. And this axe. Oh, it's an ancient gnome warhammer. This weapon does not show the signs of battle. So, one thing about gnomes, you guys know, they're smaller than dwarfs. So that'd be like, think of today, you go to Lowe's or Home Depot. It'd be like a regular hammer to us, the hammer and nail, since they're like 3 foot tall. So we took. All right. So what we want to do? Let's explore the death. I just want to move forward. And he burned us, it looks like. Whoosh! Flames suddenly shoot from the dragon's mouth. Dragon flame engulfs your body. You pay for your curiosity with your life. There's our buddy. Alright. So now we know what everything says in that room. Let's move back in it. And when I was younger, I remember this room kind of being tricky because I wanted to take this stuff. And I'm not going to really, I showed you the death, but say you were to take this torch off the wall, he's going to basically burn you. So what you want to do is take the shield in this room. Shield is in hand. So you're wearing it right there. You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon flame. Okay, so this gives you ample time to take what you want. Torches are very important, so I will take that. He's going to try and burn me again. Again, flame spews forth. You can use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. I don't know how many times you can use it, but you definitely have to leave this room to basically kind of like regenerate it. But I think we're okay for now. So let's take the spear. Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. Blah blah blah. Okay. I'm gonna move out because I don't want to die and then have to reflect all this. And if you guys remember, this room says it's really cool in here, so the shield's gonna cool down. So move back in. Let's take the hammer. I think that dragon would get a sore throat after breathing all that after a while. You would need some Ricola, but what do I know? Not a dragon. We'll get the helmet. The what was it? Hobgoblin? Yeah. I'm gonna take the bones now. I'm gonna take one more, and then leave and come back, take the last two, and we'll get the hell out of here. All right. Yeah, we're just getting the same messages. What the? I don't remember the torch is running out this quick. God, man. Fucking bassline's killing it though. Listen to that. Oh, they definitely hired a professional bassist. Turn that shit up, boys, if you can't hear it. Alright. Let's move back in. Let's take our skull and femur. I do believe you need these later. Alright, so we're done there. And I always thought, too, what kind of made me mad is, like, this dragon's trapped in that little corner back there. And, like, you have the shield, so technically, can't you just walk forward to him? Just stab the shit out of him, you know. But I know, it's Nintendo, so. Alright, let's move out here. And, let's open our last door. And let's go see what's in here. Alright. This long, cold hallway is lined on either side by half a dozen coffins. Alright guys, well, let's stop here for the day, and next time we're gonna check out this room, and we're gonna continue forward. So I hope you guys are liking the series so far, and I will see you later. Bye.